Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. Law enforcement agencies across KELOLAND are taking part in today's National Drug Take-Back Day. You can drop off your unused medications at the Public Safety Building in downtown Sioux Falls from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A Lincoln County Sheriff's deputy will be stationed at the front door of their Harrisburg office located on Willow Street to collect medications. And people in Rapid City can drop off their meds at the Public Safety Building on Kansas City Street. A Sioux Falls man is behind bars accused of opening fire in a West Side neighborhood. 45-year-old Joshua Borger faces 3 counts of aggravated assault. Court documents say he got into an argument over money, went to the victim's home and fired a handful of shots before driving away. That all happened back in July, but a warrant was just recently issued for his arrest. Borger was booked into jail this week and is being held on a $50,000 cash-only bond. A South Dakota magistrate judge has been removed from the bench. The state court administrator with the South Dakota Unified Judicial System tells KELOLAND News that Wade Warnjes was separated from employment this past week and is no longer a magistrate judge. It's unclear why Warnjes has been let go. His appointment as a judge in the Second Judicial Circuit was approved in 2021. That circuit includes both Lincoln and Minnehaha counties. 2 people are dead in a semi versus pickup crash in Todd County. It happened early Friday morning north of Mission. The South Dakota Department of Public Safety says the driver of the pickup sideswiped the semi, causing the semi to catch fire and roll into the ditch. The 2 people inside the semi, both from Delaware, died at the scene. The driver of the pickup, who's from Wyoming, has life-threatening injuries. Let's take our first look at the forecast with meteorologist Jalen Borison in the Storm Center. Good morning, Jalen.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, KELOLAND. It's been a pretty quiet night, but as we head into the morning hours, we could see some dense fog in portions of north central KELOLAND. We have a dense fog advisory in effect till 11 a.m. this morning for mainly just Edmonds, McPherson, and Falk counties, as visibility could drop down to 1/4 mile or less. Just something to be cautious of if you're planning to be out on the roads, but as that clears up by the afternoon, going to be very nice for everyone. 60 here in Sioux Falls today, with the wind staying on the lighter side and more cloud cover here to the east, but more sunshine out to the west and well above average temperatures. Might not even need layers on western KELOLAND today, as highs get into the mid-70s near Rapid City, with those breezy winds from the south that will continue into tonight. We'll see those winds start to move further east, but lows will be very mild as we have that cloud cover continuing in the 40s and even some 50s before tomorrow. Still another mild day ahead. Highs will be mainly in the 60s here to the east, 64 in Sioux Falls with breezier winds, and we could see gusts up to 40 miles per hour in portions of central and western South Dakota. Before Monday, we have some rain chances return. We'll take a look at that in your 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you very much, Jayla. The city of Sioux Falls says it's willing to work with a homeowner who decorates a big tree in her front yard with holiday lights every year. The homeowner in the Tuthill neighborhood received a notice from the city that the blue spruce needed to be trimmed back because it hangs too far out into the street. But it's already decorated with lights and neighbors want to keep it that way.
It's full of light, full of color. Our kids look forward to it every year when we're driving to school, driving to daycare. It's, oh my gosh, the Christmas lights are up, it's happening, it's Christmas season. So it's something that everyone looks forward to.
KELOLAND News reached out to the city's forestry division, and they told us in an email on Friday that the property owner was not told that she needed to remove the Christmas lights from the tree. The employee told her the necessary trimming could be done without having to remove the lights. The Sioux Falls Home Expo is a place to find local experts for your next home remodeling project. The expo is taking place at the Sioux Falls Convention Center and Arena from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday's hours are 11 to 4. Admission is free. Spooky Seas at the Butterfly House and Aquarium in Sioux Falls is a Halloween-themed, family-friendly event filled with crafts, sweet treats, and a special appearance by the Little Mermaid. The hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The cost is included with the price of admission. Spooky Science at the Washington Pavilion includes seasonal science experiments, Halloween crafts and treats, plus face painting. It's taking place from 10 to 5 in the Kirby Science Discovery Center. Little Ghosts and Goblins can load up on Halloween candy while trick-or-treating at the Western Mall in Sioux Falls. The free event runs from 1 to 3 p.m. Trunk or Treat events in Sioux Falls include Spirit of Peace United Church of Christ from 10 a.m. to noon, and the Table Ministry is hosting a trunk or treat at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance from 4 to 6. Jalen?
We've got another dry day ahead here in KELOLAND with more sunshine out to the west, and here in Sioux Falls, more cloud cover that'll hang around as we head into the rest of your weekend. Breezy though for tomorrow, 64 for a high, and as a trough moves in, we're going to cool off from Monday. Highs getting back into the 50s with rain chances as well. Widespread rain likely and amounts up to ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch possible along and around I-29. So something we'll want to keep an eye on the rest of this weekend. But after that, middle of the week looking cooler, 50 degrees with partly cloudy skies, and will stay dry as we head into Halloween. 50 on Friday with lows falling into the 30s. And in Aberdeen, windy for tomorrow, gusts up to 40 miles per hour greater possible, 65 for high, above average, but we get closer to average for Monday with that rain likely. Breezy, 57 degrees, and we'll hang out in the low 50s for the rest of the week. Before 40s return, you'll want to bundle up for your Halloween. 49 degrees on Friday with partly cloudy skies, and in the Pier area, dry but a windy weekend. 67 on Sunday, 60 on Monday with that rain. That'll get out of here though going into Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, 52 degrees. It'll stay in the 50s as we head into the rest of the week. And for Rapid City, breezier weekend but also warm one. Big drop in the temperatures comes on Monday with those rain chances. 57, 51 on Tuesday, looking very pleasant and dry as we head into the rest of the week with highs near 56 on Thursday, and a dry Halloween with partly cloudy skies and a high near 55.